Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble Session. I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, we had a very quiet weekend. We ended up staying home this weekend. Big Handsome wasn't feeling all that great, but he did clean the pool, so that was nice. So let's see, what have I been working on? Well, I've been filming an awful lot lately for the YouTube channel, for this channel. So a lot of different things going on there, and I'm going to end up having to do some kind of schedule or something as far as, what videos are coming up and all of that mess. Oh my goodness. So yeah, in the recent or just recently, I filmed the shout out series, so I'll go ahead and link that below in case you want to go back and see that. Then I started a new series on what is a Fauxbonichi, so I will link that in the description box below if you haven't had a chance to see that. And it's just kind of explaining what the Fauxbonichi is and trying to do my best to inspire people to begin their own journal. Not necessarily the Fauxbonichi way, because in that video I did explain how the Fauxbonichi has evolved so much over the years that it's really just an amalgamation of all kinds of journaling ways or journaling styles. So in some books, journals people do, it's like this. On this particular page, I'm doing stenciling. So, people add things in, people tip in stuff, they use journaling cards, they decorate their pages. They don't even necessarily illustrate what they're writing about. And sometimes, like today, I'm going to be working on yesterday's page, Sunday, and I'm going to be using this little quirky girl, which I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, it's just really a conglomeration of so many different styles, part art journal, part a written journal, part, what's it called? Like a deco journal. It's part scrapbooking. It's part smash booking, So anyhow, that series that I'm doing on what is a Fauxbonichi, it's just basically talking about obviously what a Fauxbonichi is. And I'm doing it in the hopes that I can rekindle an interest in journaling in general. So there's that. And I will be doing some videos on the evolution of my journal starting back in 2015. In fact, I do believe that I have a video of the evolution of my books in 2015. I was going through my videos yesterday and found one. So I don't know, maybe, of course it was a while ago, so I'll probably just do another one and post it. But yeah, lots of videos coming up in the future. Then I decided as well over the weekend, that I was going to have an option for you guys, if you'd like, to watch my flip throughs. If you're interested, watch my flip throughs quickly, I guess. So what I've done is I just flip through, rather slowly, flip through the entire journal during the video. It's about 3.5 minutes long, maybe. And then I set it to music. So for those of you who don't want to hear the yammering and the storytelling and the thoughts behind each page that I do, I will have a separate section on my channel where you can just watch a quick flip. Okay. So yeah, just give you a few more choices. I know there are some people out there that really do enjoy the whole storytelling thing. I enjoy it. That's why I film it that way. Because I enjoy going back through my books and reminiscing over what happened and, talking to you guys about it and just keeping you up on what's going on in my life. I look at those videos as more of a vloggy type video, except instead of seeing my face, you see an illustrative version of it, or an illustrated version of it, right? That's kind of how I look at it anyway. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing some of those videos too. So along with the yammering, flip throughs, I'm also going to be doing those quick flip throughs, and I will be putting in the title, what month they are, January, February, Fauxbonichi quick flip, 2015, and then so forth and so on. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna start working on those. I don't really have a schedule for YouTubing. I do it when I can, so I post them when I can. And let me tell you what, I always tell you guys I don't edit my videos, and there is definitely a reason why. And I will tell you, it took me like 4 hours yesterday to, oh, there's a loud car. Sorry about that. It took me like 4 hours to figure out how to put my video to music, for crying out loud, okay? Technology is not my friend, all right? Oy. Okay, so anyhow, let's get on with the Fauxbonichi front now that I've been talking for goodness knows how long. Okay, so on here, I am up to date. Yay! Yeah, over the weekend, I sat here on Saturday. My husband and son went off to do some grocery shopping and get out of the house. And I sat here and I did about 7 pages. I was behind on these pages you saw last week. And yeah, so I finished those up, which I was so happy for. And then I've really been enjoying Crafty Hodges's free collage sheets on her Quirky Girls. So yeah, they've been loads of fun to do, and I love adding them to my Fauxbonichi. And let me see, I do have her first one in here somewhere. Where did I put it? Is it in this one? Maybe it's in a different book. Maybe it's not in the, yeah, no, it's not in this book. It's in a different book, the first one I did, I think. Here's a little tidbit for you, okay? I did this one yesterday. And here's her Quirky Girl. And then I took magazine clippings and, got these words, be unique and thoughts. And I just thought this little bird lady here was pondering something. So that's why I put that. Now on the top, I did kind of brighten up the colors of her face and everything. And what I used, let me get it right here, because they're right here. I use these things, and they're gel highlighters. And so they look like, how do you do this? Yeah, you twist them up. Let me see if you can see that. See? They look like that. So they're like gel. Oh, that's not even like focusing. Okay, gel highlighter. So I use those. Now, these are very similar to like gelatos, and so they're waxy. And I did not want the colors coming off on the opposite page. So I just put a piece of tracing paper over this, traced out the outline, and then cut it out so that I could then washi this piece of tracing paper. You could use wax paper, deli paper, whatever. I just didn't want the waxiness of the colors here to transfer over to the opposite page. Then on this page here, I am using this book, the 20 reusable fashion stencils that I got, where did I get this at? Bells. Okay, so it has a bunch of different paper, stencils in here. Really, really cute. And so I decided to use the Argyle one, and I used Distress ink with it, and did it just, even if this is centered, yeah, did it here on this side of the page. And then I will take this beautiful little flower princess, cut out all the things, watch Joanne's video again, which I will link below, and, put her right about in here somewhere. So that'll be fun. So these are really cute, whether you want to do like a whole Quirky Girl, journal of Quirky Girls, or if you want to add them to your journal. They're great little things to add to your journal. quick, easy, fun. So yeah, I'm working on that today. So I'm going to get that done, hopefully. And I just put down a new drop paper and look what happened. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. And then some whips that I am doing. Whips, if you do not know, are called works in progress or work in progress. And this, of course, is one of them. Oh my gosh. I really hope to get this done before fall of this year. But I've got, I think in here, I have one signature complete with all the different things. This is a Christmas journal that I'm making. It has a little bag, all the different kinds of papers. I went ahead and included the book itself, cute little pockets. Yeah, so I just envelopes, so I just need to finish that. And then I need to get started on making the other signature because this book is going to have 2 signatures. So, been working on that. So I really want to get that done. And then I had a Crafty Bestie Day last week where I was attempting to work on this. But what ended up happening is I was helping my Crafty Bestie with hers. So, yeah. This is a book that I'm doing for a special project. And this is going to hold 3 signatures. So this is how I pretty much, I think, gotten this first signature done. So I'll show you briefly, I guess, how I do it if you're interested. So I keep them put together with a paper clip. Okay. And then I have just, in all of my signatures, I have basically the same elements, right? So in this signature, I have a card, an extra card from my stash. So each signature will have a card somewhere in it. This is that note paper that I got from, those journals that I'd shown you before. Here it is. Here. This one here, where they're stapled in together. So for a junk journal, you can just take out this piece and it's already folded and it's a longer piece and the lines are going horizontal, which for me is a plus. So yeah, using that, put little tabs on it. All this stuff I do before, obviously, like these things, I mean, like the tabs and stuff. I do all of that and all the sewing and all that kind of stuff before I stitch it into the journal. Then I go back through and add cards here and there and add embellishments and things like that. So a doily, a cute little, vintage page from a dictionary, a vintage dictionary. Here's a cute little thing from a vintage book that I have that I just simply put some scrapbook paper on the back and glued little donkey on, put a tab on him. One of my little baggies. This has a bag in it that holds, some goodies, some elementary writing paper with a tab on. This is like a note paper that I have from Molly and Rex journals that I have. So I, put a pocket in, glued that onto music paper. Here's just an extra tag that I put in with a paper clip. This is just a regular piece from a vintage bedtime story book, more music text, more of this paper, the journaling paper. This page actually came from the Childcraft book itself. So I had to glue the 2 pages together and then also put on, let me show you how I did this just in case you're interested. I took a piece of ledger paper about 2 inches, maybe a little bit less, glued the, the papers onto that and then took it to my sewing machine and sewed it, right? So on these pages, anybody could put, pictures if they wanted to. They could cover it up with scrapbook paper, however they wanted to do it. And then this is some coffee dye paper with a little bit of fabric on the side. And then I have to go through now the back of the book, or some of the back of the book, I think. Here I put a tab on here, music text. Let's see if I did any. Oh, yeah, I did. So put in another little pocket here where I put in some goodies that a dear friend had sent me for my journaling purposes. This I just glued on the back, right? Let's put this in the center, shall we, Elizabeth? What is that noise? I think my dogs are digging to china on my mother-in-law's bed. Anyway, so I put this on here. just glued it on. And then here's the elementary paper, and here's the other part of the bag where I put in, oh, yeah, I forgot. I put in this little thing where I just made a simple little booklet out of graph paper, sewed it together, put a little tab, a little flag on it called macaroni, and whoever receives this journal can use that as a little journaling book. So there's that. Oh no, I'm not done. Okay, here's another little piece of fabric. And then this is the back of the book with a little tab on there. And the back of the card, I just simply put a belly band on it, put some little journaling cards in here, put a flower on here. And this is the first signature, nearly complete and ready to go into the book. I still have to finish the other two and yeah, get that done. And then, like I said, like this is the second signature, so it has basically the same items. You know, it has the bedtime storybook pages, it has music text, it has elementary papers, it has bags, it has cards, all that kind of stuff. Doilies, and then this one's the last one, same type of thing. Oh, I'm noticing here. Oh no, there's a glassine bag right there. So yeah, just, you know, different stuff that I have. It's really just like all over the place, this journal. It's just bits and bobs from everywhere. And here, this is the front cover, and the inside will look like that. It will have 3 signatures. Yeah, so I'm hoping that to be done with this soon. So yeah, otherwise today I'm gonna sit here and hopefully work on this book here, work on my page from yesterday, and attempt to clean up my room a little bit more. Last week, I had spent a couple of hours in here trying to straighten out part of my closet. So I went through a bunch of my old scrapbook paper that I know I'm never going to use. And I reduced my scrapbook paper from probably about 7 drawers of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. I reduced it to 4 drawers. So I have like a vintagey journal, or like vintage kind of scrapbook paper drawer. I have a colorful scrapbook paper drawer. And no, I have 2 of those, 2 colorful ones. And then I have one that has just solid 12 by 12. And yeah, so I'll be able to just, you know, I've condensed it. So I have less to choose from, which means I'm less overwhelmed. That's part of the problem, I think, too, is that, you know, you start gathering up all of this stuff. And I don't go to the stores all that often, you know. I don't like frequent Michael's, or, I mean, I can't, it's been years since I've been to Hobby Lobby, I think. So yeah, I don't really go to those types of stores, but I do find things here and there at Bell's Outlet occasionally, or as far as books and things like that and magazines, I pick those up for free at the library. But you can easily, even though the stuff is free, you can easily get overwhelmed, you know, and you start collecting all this stuff, and then pretty soon you've got gobs of it and you just don't know what to do. And then, like me, you just feel like going in here and just emptying out every single drawer that you have and starting anew. So yeah, I'm hoping to work on some of that stuff today. And that's about it. I think that's about it. I'm just going to concentrate on working on this today. Maybe I'll work some on my crochet, because it is for somebody at the end of the month and I want to get that situated and sorted. Yeah. Other than that, that's what I'm going to be working on today. My Fauxbonichi, maybe filming a few more videos for you guys. I'll go ahead and link to down below the quick flip that I did. It was my February 2015 Fauxbonichi quick flip. So I'll put that in the link as well. And let me know in the comments of the YouTube of that video. Let me know if it's something that you would like to see more of, and I'll continue with them. Or, again, I just, I'm the type of person, I realize that I can't please everybody all the time, but I like to please as many people as I can. So, yeah, some people like the quick flips and some people like the yammering flips. So, it all depends on the person, but I want to give you all the option. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's all for today. And I will thank you for your time and thank you for spending it with me. And I hope you have a great day today and a great week. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.